Tonight, we're hearing from political experts about how former President Donald Trump's trial start date could impact the Republican primaries and the general election. Steve King joins us live in the studio right now with what a professor at Nova Southeastern University thinks could happen. Steve?
Jade, a professor of history and politics at Nova Southeastern University, says while he does not think the possible May 20th, 2024 start date will have an effect on the Republican primaries, he thinks it absolutely could play a role in who people pick in the general election if Trump wins the Republican nomination. Charles Zeldin says by May of 2024, when the federal trial is set to begin, the Republican nominee will probably be mostly determined since most states will have held their Republican primary elections by then. However, he says undecided voters could be swayed one way or another ahead of the general election depending on the trial's outcome. He says a guilty verdict could lead to more undecided voters thinking the federal case was justified, while a not guilty verdict could lead them to thinking the case was politically motivated. Zeldin says former President Trump's document case will likely only last a matter of weeks, so Trump's defense team will continue to do everything they can to delay the trial start date as much as possible.
For them, having this just sit there and not be decided until after the election is the best possible outcome. If Trump wins the election, he controls the Justice Department as of January, and he can turn around, have the Justice Department stop the prosecution. If he's found guilty, but he's been chosen as president, he can pardon himself.
But also, Trump's criminal case in New York has a possible trial start date in spring of 2024. Zeldin says if there's any conflict between that case in New York and his federal trial, the Manhattan State Court judge could delay the hush money trial and make it so that the federal case takes priority.